Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Elements in Shadow with What Team Comp to have some more D&D tomfoolery with these fools. I love
I
you
need
so
you to
much.
realize that the rushed tone of my voice was real because I couldn't think of a good one to say until about 3 seconds.
I'm gonna be completely honest with you. I couldn't understand what you even said.
You said it better.
I just the rush tone of it is what sold it. I just anyway.
Maggie's gonna kill you.
As long as he has fun doing it.
Yes. Yes. Also, I just realized that Paris and Matt are not in the Roll20 yet.
I'm working on it. I'm not needed right now. Or at least my skills.
What
are
if he
not
threw a
right.
fight at us right fucking now, Paris?
That would still give me more than enough time to fucking open up Roll20 since he needs to describe what pops up.
Alright, so I need y'all to just
Wanna
roll,
bet?
roll initiative and call under your ass. We'll get to explaining after you've rolled. Oh wait, you can't roll. You're not here yet.
Oh, you want to bet?
And I see you're here. You also DM rolled it. I see that.
You don't get to use that initiative.
Sorry, I've been scarfing past for the past 20 minutes while you're at that.
That sounds really fucking good. God damn it.
That does.
Alright, so with you all having experienced a sudden occurrence the night before, and having been able to wake up, speak to a few different people, you guys are awake, and you guys are able to just continue to move about. Pharos, you did speak with your mentor, and you got a few words from him. There's still more, of course, going on with the elders speaking at the moment. That being said, in the meantime, what were you guys wanting to do?
I thought we got all our curiosities out of the way.
I wanted to make sure if there was any more that you had thought of throughout the week.
Boy, I don't think.
I mean, if there was time, I wanted to help the barkeep fix his
I got
floor.
the good ink and paper.
He would appreciate it.
Yeah.
I'm only good with Swiss tools. I'm not good with carpentry. I'm sorry.
Did we get any
That's-
news about how like what the fuck happened with those monsters? How they even showed up? What they were? Anything?
No, I don't
not,
think so.
You've not yet looked into that. Were you wanting to ask around about that?
Yeah. Could I ask the innkeeper if he happened to know?
If you ask the innkeeper, he'll look at you and just kind of like wave his hands and just be like, "Shit happens." I'm not the one who knows how the shit happens, but it happens. He's still angry about the floor.
Brilliant. Ellie has basically just quarantined herself to the corner like a punished child.
Well, in that case, I'm just gonna busy help him fix the floor for now.
He's all too happy to help try and finish that up.
Feels so bad.
Is there? You just asked the barkeep about it?
Oh yeah. I'm guessing I'm gonna be busy for a minute, like helping him fix that floor.
Awesome. Alright, so eventually you guys will receive a summons.
All of us,
Fancy.
including me.
Not including you, sadly.
Oh, okay.
You were not with the original party, the original
That's
group
what I
with this, so yeah,
I mean,
just-
Ellie will
you're-
still bring you with anyway.
so you get dragged along, like it's just like the person who's like like, please come with me. You just kind of
Don't
grab
get
his arm.
allowed in. Forrest won't allow
No,
you in.
you're not allowed in. And the guide keeps trying to say, but he's not one of the people we were asked to bring. I mean, you can come along, but we can't let you actually in.
Yeah, Azar's just gonna wave his hand. He's like, "Oh, it's fine. I'll just stick around here. You know where to find me."
Maybe I
And
so
he'll
much easier.
just stay. He'll stay around the inn then.
Okay. Everyone else is led back to the monastery, where the groups have come together. You see them still seeming mid-discussion, but in hushed tones, so you can't actually hear what is being said. When you come in, the conversation dies down a little bit, and they'll kind of look at you, give little nods to you. We heard about what happened to you last night. Are you alright?
Ellie like opens her mouth to say something and then just closes it.
I would presume you're not harmed. Kind of looks you all over. Do not look it. But perhaps you've simply
I mean,
healed yourself.
Forrest still looks beat to shit.
Yes,
What I was
he
about to
does.
say.
I like to think I'm still tingling a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Tingling.
I mean, Forrest isn't at full health. That's what I mean by that.
Mm-hmm.
Neither am I. None of us are.
You all got fucking long rest.
Oh, did we?
Yes,
Okay. I
you
thought
guys
they
had
attacked in the morning.
No, they attacked at night, and then you guys had a chance to full rest.
Okay.
I mean,
Varus just chose
not
not to.
sleeping is his own choice, yeah.
Yeah. He had things to do. You can't blame a man for having things to do.
No, not at all.
He kind of looks Faros over for a second. You have brought us the papers that you said you were going to be writing.
Yes, I assume so.
He motions for an assistant to be given them. You can just kind of hand it off to the side. He takes it after a moment. Gives it a very quick look through. How many pages is it, approximately?
Probably full 30 to 40-ish. If I had to give a rough estimate.
Yeah, just a rough one. Yeah, he is impressed. He definitely kind of like set it down, just like, I will take considerable time to ensure that I read through this. I appreciate your willingness to put so much effort into this. Should help us exponentially. He gives you a small bow. Yes, but you also have had other occurrences. Another one kind of pipes up, just kind of stroking his chin slowly. He's got a much bushier beard than the others. Surprisingly, he's not dwarven. But he kind of looks you all over for a second. Kind of leans on his hand lazily. Elementals. Just appearing in a bar. Uninvited. How rude.
You invite them?
Have you ever invited an elemental into your home?
No, they usually just smack me around with their elements.
That's what they are usually known for doing. So, no, we don't invite them into our homes. Kudos on your
uninvited?
wisdom.
She looks more confused than before. him saying uninvited just made her thought, like, okay, does that mean that you invite them?
Yeah, he's basically saying, no, we don't.
She just keeps her mouth shut.
Kind of just waves gently, just like, it's fine, it's fine. Just... runs his hand through his chins. Beard. Wow, words are hard. I apologize. Runs his hand through his beard for a second. Do you know if you were followed by any unsavories on your way home, Ferris? Should I take your silence as a no?
I'm thinking. No, wait a sec. I'm thinking.
He holds up his hands. Of course.
No, that's not in fucking character, Guru. This is me Butters thinking because I've had a long fucking day.
So have I.
I don't think so. I brought something from a natural disaster. If that attracts, then maybe. But other than that, no.
Bringing something
Unless I have
from
unset them.
natural disaster shouldn't have. Have you done anything to upset them?
Well, not them, but if they work for, some people, then more than the tower and was it Ivor Towers or Emerald Towers? There was a thing destroying all the magic in the area, and we got rid of it. And if somebody did that, or someone did, and they were upset enough, it could make sense.
Is destroying magic.
Well, canceling it. Divination. Specific.
Canceling different. He kind of like looks to one of the other people. Ferris, you know this man is not a spellcaster, and so he's clearly looking to one of the people who is more inclined, knowledgeable about this, and that person just kind of like stares at you for a moment, kind of like looks up towards the ceiling, like, "Haven't heard of that?" I'm just gonna see if he knows.
Well, divination is, if you don't know, sorry to assume, it lets you see things, or find things, or know things, and with that not being able to be seen within the tower, made their filing systems incredibly inaccurate.
Sounds very useful, but also very much like something that, if stopped, would prevent people from discovering or determining valuable information.
Could be done by the who was the we learned something of a Djinn, correct? Or no, what was it? It was fire one, not that Djinn water one, or no, air one. What is the fire genie? Ifrit. Didn't we hear something of an Ifrit in a high power?
Several of them perk up at that.
Essentially, Duke or King or whatever the title is, Sultan of Helison.
You see several of them looking at each other like, wait, what?
Bears, did you say Sultan of all of Helison?
No, of Hellison. I can't remember quite.
I don't know if Forrest would know the name, but I know the name off the top of my
I can't remember the name. I have it in my notes, but I have to find it.
Inksies.
I got it. Don't worry.
Okay.
Sultan Axies.
Ironically, there it is. Do they need the name? I figured that they would know the Sultan of the country.
They still appreciate you giving the information.
Do you know the fucking vice president of Canada?
Vice President of what?
Canada.
No, but that's not the same
Because
country. Is
we're
why I
not
say
in
that.
Helison.
Yeah, you're in Mervale.
Yeah.
And no, I don't. But I'm also a commoner.
Yes, which would mean that you definitely wouldn't know.
And
who
these
the
people don't
rulers
have
of the-
bumfuck to do with the government.
They're also like, I don't know, 1,000 feet, 1,500 feet of mountain. They probably don't get mail on.
They don't get the newspaper very often.
And if I must go on more journeys to help support anything or help find out anything, I will. For the temple.
They kind of look at each other again and. Okay, alright.
Something's different about me, right?
You're older. You have wisdom in your eyes.
No, not that. What? The light that I can admit.
Yes.
How is it like that?
How is it that you can create light?
How I can shoot it out of my body? That is very normal. To
No. It is not. From what we've been able to understand and what we've been able to ascertain since you arrived here all those long years ago, is that before, as you were being born, perhaps even after, we believe that at least one of the gods, our thoughts and hopes are that it was Lathander, as you have been brought into his temples and churches to be raised and assisted in your growth. That gave you an essence, a shard of that light, that ability to project from yourself. You, of course...
my blood?
No, not your blood. Your family was born as much the same as any of us. No, it would have been your soul itself. Your very being. That is why I said essence before, and not blood.
Could any of that be used to help with a Karg situation?
Possibly. However, I do not believe it would be anything of specific things that you would be doing to or for him, but rather things that, with your heritage from your soul, you may be able to assist with an idea that we had. It is not a simple thing that we will be asking. And we are
What is
still...
it?
He holds up a hand. We are still considering our options before we send anyone to do this. We simply considered you among one of those first because, from what you had told us, you had been one of those who had brought to our attention the need to attempt to stop Dervolk, and were one of those who was willing to go and do so. That alone shows that what happened must have been immensely dangerous and in dire need of assistance. I wish that I had my memory back so I could be as aware as you are of these things. But I will trust you on this matter, as we have plenty of other sources to facilitate a majority of your reports. That being
So-
said, I will get to the point. You asked what our thought was. Mervale had once a gathering point, a temple, if you will. However, that temple, as of a year ago, was lost, or so we thought. It is a temple that moves over time. We believe that the gods simply make certain that those who are in most need of it will see that the temple moves from country to country, and sometimes even to outer islands, still within reach and able to return just as easily, but it is a place that is supposedly closer to the deities, perhaps even near the footstool of them, where one could show themselves and attempt to beseech assistance, ask for divine aid.
Are you sure I'm most fit for that?
The reason we think that it would be best to ask you is because it is in Forfil, from what we have been able to hear. We did not speak with some of the groups there, not thinking that should have any precedence or any incidents that was deeming our attention necessary, until we reached out to them and realized that there was some concern that now makes more sense, what with your information about the time change. It did not simply vanish during that year, but rather may have done so during the last 4. He looks very concerned about saying 4, that's weird to say, but he's pressing through with it. Yes.
What does Forrest have to know, know about Forrest?
What as far as what?
What does he know about Forfil?
Forfil is known to have a strong affiliation with seafaring. A lot of the people there tend to be either people who work to build up forests to ensure that they have as much wood as is needed to create ships and other such things, or are living more towards the coast, wherein they're able to set out, go to the islands that were aforementioned, and it's one of the great trading countries. Mervale's decent at it with crops. Hellison is more with forged,
Girl.
molded items works. Yes?
You sly motherfucker. I know what you're doing. I know what's there. I know who was there. I'll keep my fucking mouth shut.
DM it to me so I can snicker myself and see how close you are.
I never got the name, but that just fits the description to a T.
Hellison was where he came from.
You said that was in Hellison, I thought.
Forfil is the country to the west.
Okay.
Hellison is
I
to
thought
the
you said- I
north.
thought it was a city in there.
No, Forfil is a country.
Okay. Then why am I best fit for that?
While we may have those who are clergymen and those who can do as much as they can here, their purpose and their skills are still needed here.
I don't know if I feel comfortable taking on that big of a job.
If you do not feel comfortable, you can take some time to consider. Just know that you came highly recommended. Motions, and he kind of makes a hand motion. You can see your master just give a slow nod from the back.
I will think it over.
Take some time. And if you were to go, your allies that you have brought with you would be appreciated in assisting you as they have done so before. You've made good time and made good speed with what you've done thus far, but there is always safety in numbers, especially since Forfil has had a difficult upsurgence of piracy. One that we hope will not move further inland and cause banditry as well, but best to be prepared rather than blindsided. Am I right?
Quite.
Is there anything else you wish to discuss with us?
He'll look to the party.
It is.
I got nothing.
What'd you say?
She said, I got nothing.
Then I believe that is all.
Very well. We will give you time, as I said. Take your time to consider that if you do not feel that you are up to the challenge. We understand it is a deeply intimate thing to go to this temple. If you do not feel that you are the one for it, we will be here and we will look into other options as well. Makes like a clapping motion and the doors open and you're kind of just nodding, just like, you're dismissed.
Varus kind of speed walks away. Just not necessarily from the party, just away. He's going back from that fucking roof. Just straight back, beeline, hand somewhat.
Wherever he's going, I hope he at least gets some sleep.
He made a promise that he wouldn't yet.
I thought he made a promise that he wouldn't until like he got done with his meeting.
Nope, he made a promise he wouldn't until later tonight.
I also don't know that though.
It was
I'm pretty
done
sure
in front of you.
I thought that was with just Elisha.
No, I'm pretty sure that was in the morning. Like when people were up and at him. Maybe it was with Elijah. Anyway, yeah, he's going back there.
Alright. Back in the inn, Azar, you've been able to help out with trying to just fix that floorboard and such as that. You also would have passively heard just a little bit of the chatter, just things here and there. where people were apparently discussing the fact that there were air elementals that caused more than a bit of a ruckus last night. And apparently it's beginning to get very quickly spread around town as people are being like, yeah, did you hear about what happened last night? What are you talking about? Yeah, you see that hole over there? Apparently there was an air elemental that came out of the floor and just tried to start attacking everyone from the basement. What was it doing in the basement? Apparently the keeper has had it locked down there to protect us all this time, and now it's loose. Oh, God damn it! There's another person who's like, hey, you see that hole over there? I heard there was an earth elemental here too, but someone had to go and shove it back down into the basement. I hear it's still under there. They use it to mine down and try and find the secrets hidden under the earth. No, man, they're just using it to make wine. What the fuck are you on?
Oh my god. I guess if he's hearing these, he's gonna constantly be going back to the innkeeper and be like, did you really keep air elementals down there? Is that where they came from?
The barkeep slowly just grabs your shoulder. I need you to fix the boards for the basement. No, I did not. Where the fuck did you hear that?
So guys over there.
Like you see like his head like slowly just like almost make that creaking sound as he looks towards them with like just grinding teeth slowly just I'm sure they were simply jesting. It's all in good fun. Pat.
Just gonna kill them all.
Pat.
So it's not true?
No, I don't own or have any control over he like motions to himself. He's like a bit of a portly guy. His hands are, very rough from where he's been, working and, cleaning up stuff. A little bit, nubbish at, the tips of his fingertips. Does not look super flexible, and he just kind of motions to himself. Do I look like I could wrangle in elementals?
He just kind of shrugs. He's like, it would have been cool.
God damn it.
That would have been a story.
That's why I'm not telling you to stop them. I'm just telling you the truth because you deserve to know. Just don't stop them from spreading these lies.
Can I tell them my own stories?
I will not say no if you promise not to tell them that I didn't own any elementals and promise just not to say anything regarding what happened last night. Can you promise that?
Alright.
Good. Pat you on the shoulder. Go have fun.
He'll go back to helping fix the thing.
This guy knows how to run a business.
If he hears rumors, though, he's still probably gonna try to make him worse.
Oh God damn it! You're a bad influence.
Yeah, he's gonna just enjoy it too much.
So eventually everyone else comes back as you're helping fix up the last bits of the boards back into place. It's not the cleanest job. It's a little bit easy to tell where people have not walked on those boards yet. It's not quite as dirty. It has a new look to it, so it kind of stands out. But it's fixed.
It's got that new board smell.
It's got that new board smell. Got a little bit of that, that slight varnish smell to it that makes you kind of quirk up your nose like, ew, gross. But at the same time, it looks nice. It won't stain
okay.
as easy, It's serviceable.
Cool.
Yep. You see Azar being handed a drink, just like, you earned this one. I've never heard a story like, oh man, yeah.
Is he wasted? Jesus!
He's not wasted. He's just laughing. He's just like, man, get this man a drink. I needed that today.
Azer's probably laughing and patting him on the back and stuff too.
Oh no.
Having a good fucking time.
You see the mentor.
The moment Azar sees them, he kind of waves and he's like, "Hey!"
Friends of yours?
Yeah.
I'll leave you to here. Have my table. No worries. I there's one right over there. I've got some friends over there. I need to. Hey, get over here! You owe me 5 gold. Oh shit! Damn it! You just see a guy just like he's clearly being played like, oh no. He's like falling backwards. I was just like, oh no. He falls back over. He's like, I'll pay you next week. I don't get paid until the end of. Yeah, you said that last week. Yeah, well, I had to buy stuff last week. You had to buy stuff the week before that. Yeah, you get the picture.
Yeah. Aether's just gonna laugh after them.
The picture I'm getting here is that he's a mooch.
What, Azar?
No, the other guy.
Oh, the other guy, yeah. I guess when you guys start walking over, though, Azar's gonna definitely be like, so how'd it go?
That's a good question. I'm not sure.
What do they want to talk to y'all about?
They want us to go somewhere? I've already forgotten the name.
And he starts grinning and he's like, so are we heading out soon?
Soon is. Probably. Maybe. I don't know. Frost has vanished.
He seems to do that, huh?
I'm used to it. Well, not from him, but I'm used to it.
What, you have other people that just disappear on you?
I live in the wood.
You live in the woods? He's like just... What?
Well, missing usually for a couple of days. Is this not normal?
He kind of looks around and he's like... Not in my book.
Oh.
Wait, where... Elisha's there, right?
Unless
Off
Elisha
City
went
View.
somewhere else. Did Elisha follow everyone else back to the inn, or did Elisha go do her own thing?
Maybe.
I am back at the inn,
Then yes.
but I did ask something earlier, Guru.
So I apologize. What was that question?
Does this place have that good ink and or paper?
So, not this session questions. If you're looking for that hashtag good shit, you can make a pit stop at a place that,
Guru,
yes,
you realize this inn is the same location we just had the meeting. You said the inn was connected to the
yes,
monastery.
it is connected, yes. So it's
So pit
essentially
stop is a
around,
weird
yeah.
word.
Pit stop meaning out of the way pit stop.
Detour.
Detour. That's the word I was looking for. Thank you. You can make a personal detour if you're not wanting to go back to the inn to get some ink and paper. How much were you looking to get? Obviously, you're looking for quality, but
I'm gonna get like 300 gold worth.
I thought he was about to do that fucking meme.
mark it
I
down.
did.
To be fair, I was, but unintentionally.
2 number 9s, a numbered line large, a number 47 with extra.
Dang, big smoke.
You best believe if it ain't off my plate by the time I'm done, it's in a box and I'll be eating tomorrow.
God, I'm hungry. I don't want to get up to food, though. I'm a very lazy individual.
I feel it.
Casually spends 300 gold. For 29 gold to his name.
Oh, don't worry, I'm gonna help you out.
She's sugar mama, it's fine.
She lost her sugar daddy a while ago.
You're
Yeah.
saying wrong.
Should I just walk up, go, here's 100 gold, and walk over?
I remember those days.
Good times. You're able to get 300 gold worth of ink and paper.
Cool.
Easy enough. So you'll probably be coming a little bit, a little bit later, but you'll be able to show up and have yourself your ink and paper ready and situated for yourself.
As you get back, you probably see Forrest, who's now just sitting on the very edge of the monastery and glasses off, just staring into fucking space.
Cool, cool. What do his eyes look like without his glasses on? I don't see him very often.
Blind,
Mm-hmm.
very grayish, resembles blind.
As that, blind aesthetic.
Blind aesthetic. What the fuck?
It's got that misty color to it.
Imagine just fucking walking by a monastery. You see a blind guy sitting on the edge of a building. What?
Worry that he's gonna fucking fall down like Humpty
Exactly.
Dumpty. But considering that we know how this man works, we know he ain't gonna fall without intention.
Hmm.
So, is Alasha not here at the inn right now, or?
I got here, I don't know.
A little, just a little later.
Okay. I don't know. I don't know. I guess Azar and Ellie would have been eating or some shit.
Yeah, probably.
Eating her
Sounds
boobs.
like them.
I thought you said boobs for a second.
Sure.
I'm like, that doesn't sound very fun, man.
I guess when Azar sees Alasha come in, he'll wave her over and be like, Eliza!
Elisha.
I was gonna say I don't recognize that name, so I'm not gonna like stop. And then I hear that, I'm like, ah.
Damn.
I guess when she comes over, Azar will be like, so, do you know where you guys are, or where we're heading next?
Help me, I forgot.
Fulfill.
Where?
We're in Mervale, which is east of Forfil, right?
Correct.
To the west.
You said Fourth Hill? That's what it sounded like to me. I'm asking.
Oh, I thought that was Azar! Like, god damn it!
Fulfill.
Tara, I'm kind of seeing where the traits come from.
That was just me out of character. I couldn't quite tell.
No, I know, that's what I'm saying!
Yeah, it's kind of fun. Anyway, do I know anything about this place, Donna, or?
Roll a history check.
Chances are no then.
Oh,
What
my
is this?
God.
Let me see. Oh my goodness!
The first roll of the night. Let's hope it's not gonna carry on like that.
You mean that there's
Oh.
land over the there's places beyond the mountain range?
You know what? Yeah, okay. Azar's very dumbfounded looking, and he's like, where?
Oh boy.
I don't have a map to help out with this. I only have a map of Mervale.
Well, to the west of the mountains, right?
Yes.
Is-
Yeah,
Is
that's
it-
my cat.
I mean, you have a cat familiar, so.
That is true. That is true.
Whatever happened to the monkey?
As far as I know, it's still chilling in Paris's bag.
Pokes his head
Yeah.
out.
Kinda just stays there at this point.
We keep forgetting he's like a very useful spellcaster.
I know, but I'm scared.
Yes.
He steals some food off your
Gotta be-
plate.
Hey!
Who's this little guy? He gets completely distracted.
It looks like Mort from Madagascar, just so you're aware.
Yes. Also, you watch as this thing stares at you, and like slowly puts the food in front of you and backs away slowly into the bag before pulling the thing up so you only can see its eyes. It just stares at you with this soft little.
It's not scary.
Azar is leaning down to see it better. And he takes the food. He's like, no, come on, you can eat it. And he tries to offer.
Like he completely goes into the bag.
Don't worry, he's not scary. He's harmless. And if he wasn't, I'd kick the crap out of him for hurting me.
He nods as if this is very sound reasoning.
You see him like poke his head out a little bit. And you see little fingers. Actually, let me double check and see if this needs a material component. 'Cause
Oh,
otherwise you
no!
cannot cast it. Hold on.
I thought we gave him an Arcane Focus.
We
You
did.
did, but he's not currently grabbing onto it. It's just a cantrip.
on the
anyways. Okay, so yeah, he like reaches out and then he like looks around and then goes back into the bag. You hear some rummaging, then you see him pop back up and pull out his hand, and you see almost reflection of your own face, but it's got a frill running down the center of the face like a mohawk, and it's the hue's not quite right. It's almost more of a foresty color, greenish.
Oh my gosh, he's trying to emulate the dragon.
It's definitely not the best image, but for those who have seen it, they're able to kind of pick up and be like, oh, that's what he means. That's why he's looking at Azar like, oh my gosh, I'm scared and terrified.
Scarified.
But it's
Yes.
definitely not my face, right?
It's clearly it's using your face as a template and then trying to push things to look the way that they remember it, but they're also a monkey, and so their memory isn't super great.
Azar is kind of tipping his head. He's like, "What is this?" And he kind of tries to touch it.
That's actually a question. I'm sorry. I don't quite recognize the face. I'm stupid. Help me.
Can he? I'm
the hell
guessing he doesn't
like-
actually get to touch it.
You
I
go
don't-
right through it.
He looks up at Ellie. What is this?
What is it? Like, I don't know what the face is.
It the way that it looks like a dragonborn face. It looks like Azar's face, but it's green with a frill going up the like from between the eyes. Yeah,
I get it now.
I imagine that's actually Ellie, right? Like, just like, wait, I don't understand. Then, like, oh, I get it now.
We saw a dragon before?
Yeah, green dragon bit into the T-Rex that was trying to.
Oh, yeah.
It was a lot of shit. That was.
That was what, session like 4-ish?
Yeah.
More
Oh,
like
it's a
session
dragon.
6-ish.
We were in those woods for a long time, man. It gets all mixed together.
Right.
Is he doing this?
We've done a lot of stuff.
He's magic.
By the way, do I know what a monkey is, Dawn?
That's actually a decent question.
No.
Did you no? Okay. And he's like, "It's magic too. What is this thing? I've never seen
monkey!
anything like it. A monkey? Monkey? he really has got this dumbfounded look. He's like, monkey? What the fuck?
Monkey.
Well, I'd never seen a monkey before.
Oh!
We'll kind of very gently pull Jiren out.
I have seen a dragonborn.
Well,
As he's
I-
pointing to it.
Would hope so.
Like, since he's making that face or illusion or whatever it is.
If you hadn't, I would be very worried.
Hey, Dawn, have I not seen any dragonborn
Since then, not
Yeah.
currently. You are aware that they are in various areas of the world. It's not just where you're from, but
Mhm.
your interactions with them have been scarce.
So, have I not seen any at all since then, or?
Not currently, at least not to your knowledge.
Ah, okay. He's kind of grinning then. He's like, it's been a while since I've seen a face like that, though. I mean, other than my own.
Where's family?
They're gone.
I'm gonna have to ask you to elaborate.
They're dead.
Oh! Aw!
Yeah, it happened a while ago, though.
We'll hug him.
He kind of like, he grins a little bit, and he hugs you back.
Sorry.
Yeah, he shrugs.
Well, then we have to take you into the family.
Well,
Mismatch group.
I'm
like,
already
listen.
part of the party, right?
You know,
Yeah, so
so you're part of the family.
he's great.
It's that easy.
Well, wait, should I start calling you sis then?
No.
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 Is that a family thing though? Oh wait,
Pri-
no. Are you like the mom?
She goes cross-eyed.
He's also like not sure, looking like he doesn't think that fits either.
I have one sister. Once I go back to her, then you can call me sis. I don't like
Okay.
hearing it. It reminds me of her.
Oh, I get it. Think
Just
I
like-
call you sis, and he looks like.
Ironically, the one who is the age to be mother.
At least.
Fucking great grandma, honestly. But
I mean, looking at her, she probably looks like what?
she
How
looks
old-
like max 30, most likely.
Oh yeah,
Okay,
like
that's
mid
what
to
I
late
figured.
20s.
Okay, then he would still say that then.
I have never been called sister before, but if it makes you feel comfortable.
I mean, I want to make sure you're comfortable with it.
Get back to me on that.
He nods. Like it's reasonable.
Or the way Elisha would put it. That's fair.
Wait, so when are we leaving?
Probably within the next day or so. So,
Wait,
you know, our...
Varos is comfortable with it.
oh, so are we waiting on him to decide?
Yeah.
It is his quest.
We're just here to help.
Okay.
In the meantime, what have you been doing?
Just been fixing that hole. he like gestures over there.
That sounds boring.
Well, I mean, we helped make it, so
Fair point.
besides, it hasn't been that boring. There's been people around to talk to. Oh, you wouldn't believe the stories everyone's been saying about it, though.
What have they been saying? She like shrinks back slightly.
He immediately starts telling you guys like all the shit he's been hearing all day. Like he's going on. You can tell he likes telling stories too.
Ellie desperately trying not to just be like, I'm the one who made it though.
Right? Azar's totally going like ham for it. He's being over dramatic with it.
Who would keep an elemental in the pit? Never mind.
When you say ham, are we talking like we talking just like Nick Cage? We talking John Travolta? We talking Tommy Wiseau? Where are we at? Hey, wait, shush. Where are we on the ham factor? We need to know.
Butters needs to know.
We're not at Nick Cage levels, that's for sure.
On a scale from noir to Looney Tunes, where are we at?
Oh my
Oh
god!
my god.
I'd say noir to Nick Cage faces, to be honest.
Nick Cage faces are Looney Tunes.
Right.
I'd argue they're worse, but go off, okay?
I mean, I'm kind of with Butters on that one.
That reminds me of a Nick Cage fact about his acting. I'll tell you guys later. But anyway, he's not quite at Nick Cage levels, but he is pretty
He's
Fresh.
villain in a Disney Channel original type of ham.
Oh yeah, that sounds about right.
Oh,
Yeah.
Christ.
He's having a lot of fun with this.
Also, I thought Ellie would honestly like carpentry. You get to beat things repeatedly.
That's why she's into smithing.
True. But yeah, anyway, Azar's gonna go off for a little while. So
At some point during that forest, probably wander in during the grand.
I guess when Azar sees it, 'cause Azar will see him, right?
Yes.
I was gonna say you can't escape him.
Oh my god.
Yeah, the moment he sees him, even if he's in the middle of saying something, he'll cut off and wave him over and stuff. And he's like, "Famous, famous."
I want you to roll like a d6 for every time you're about to call someone's
You know
name.
what? You're right. I'm gonna start doing that.
Don't do it for far. Don't say it for. Do it for Forrest. It's so hard to get his name right. There's no.
Is he gonna come over?
Yeah.
He's so used to people fucking up his name that he just knows.
Once he comes over, then Azar is gonna be like, "Hey, where you been?"
Contemplating.
Oh, contemplating mission. He looks a little serious.
It's not a
Whether or
face I
not I
have.
want to take the job.
Can I
So-
ask what you have against it? Quite sure I
You must realize, up until lately, I've been a scribe. I don't know if, based on my current adventures, if I'm.
I mean, the only real way you find out is to
Fit.
try it.
Well,
I
I
mean,
mean-
I have, being fair.
Uh.
I'm just trying to decide whether or not I'm fit to do.
oh, aren't you the one that found out about the 4-year gap thing?
I'd argue Carb did, but
Who's card?
her fiance. Don't point at Ellie.
She waves.
You have a fiance?
Yeah? Didn't I tell that?
He just shrugs.
I
Well,
guess I didn't.
congratulations, even if it's late.
Thank you.
Well, when's the wedding? No, I mean 4-year gap. Yeah, mission.
Later.
I mean,
I just kind of so happened to get lucky.
well, luck's a skill.
His head tilts. Just.
Honestly, I'd kind of agree with that.
I mean, is this mission supposed to be really dangerous or something?
They brought up pirates.
Pirates.
Oh no.
We are crossing the water.
Would we have to, bro? Yeah, because
no.
it's on an island, right?
I was gonna say.
No, it's to the
These are-
west. There's a land-based section of it, but there are islands that are part of Forfell.
I think it's basically like we're going to the port place.
You're going to the inland section. There's an inland part of it where they've built. The best way to put it would be the barrier between Forfell and the other countries is the forest they built to be able to cut down the trees to make boats for later.
I was gonna say with that nat one earlier, I was just gonna make him think there was an ocean over those hills, so that's why he's just assuming.
Oh my god!
We're going to the swimming pool, guys!
So fucking dumb!
He made a leap in logic by himself, so.
I love it.
That's not safe for someone with his int.
I mean, to be fair, his int is closely
Isn't that
related to
one?
yours, Paris.
Really think I wasn't talking about Ellie with that as well?
I love them both. They're such good beans. Good, dumb, blessed beans. Bless them.
However, unlike him, I can take a hit.
You can take a hit.
It's like 2, 3.
But yes, from what I've seen, I'm just more useful behind books. At least, maybe. I'm not sure. Still contemplating.
I think you're plenty useful when we ran into that tornado in the hills.
I
Yeah.
managed to keep a grip.
You kept a grip on the reins, and then you helped lead those other people to safety with your ability.
Well, that sounds useful to me.
Well, In this occasion, yes. Once again, I happened to, the glasses kind of saved me from that, to be able to do that.
Only to keep you from being blinded.
Yes, and if I was blinded, I probably would not have even thought about going back with him. Because I couldn't see, you know.
Can you not see anything without those?
No, there was mud and debris in the air that was blinding.
Oh.
You're free to think about it. We obviously can't force you, but I think you'd still be plenty useful.
And we're all helping you out anyway, right? So there's nothing to worry about.
No
up
matter
to you.
what, if I go or not, you are full free to go.
But I like
would
having
never
you
s-
around.
I enjoy getting out of the temple.
Yeah, if you
Yes.
enjoy it, then don't worry about the rest.
He shakes his head at that.
Just like this.
I could feel the Faros staring at him just like, ah.
Oh boy.
I mean, if they want you to go and you want to go, then I don't see the problem.
I want to get out of the temple. Go infiltrate a place that may be guarded by pirates, may not be guarded by pirates. That's something.
Wait, so are we infiltrating pirates?
Maybe.
He shrugs.
Har, har, diddly
When we
dee.
go there, we'll probably figure it out. Maybe.
So we don't know
What
the
do you
mission is?
think? And he'll look to Elisha.
Man!
Mad.
I'm thinking.
I love how rabid that sounded. I'm begging.
Mad, just sitting back, just watching this whole exchange, just like, I'm surrounded by the best people.
It's
and
like
then having
it's a 2v1 fight, and then all of a sudden you get jabbed in the neck by one of the opponents for some reason.
a new challenger has appeared. Fight!
It just sounds like a stunning strike to me.
I mean, to be fair, from the sound of Mad, it sounded like you hit right in the jugular.
Christ.
I mean, neck shots are the most effective next to kidney shots.
Mm-hmm.
In any case,
And then after that, pocket sand is the best.
Yeah,
that's true. That's true.
You really love pocket sand.
When in doubt,
Good
pocket
stuff. It's
sand.
good stuff.
listen, it's a DC 10 deck save, otherwise they're blinded. It can be useful in a pinch.
Pinch his hand.
God damn it.
Did you enjoy traveling?
Mm-hmm.
Did you enjoy traveling?
Yes, I've been stuck in the temple for most of my life.
Would you like to do more of it?
Under the right scenario.
If you do this, and you do it well, there may be more opportunities in the future for travel.
But what if I do not make it back from this one, you see?
Then none of us will.
Not gonna leave.
Oh. So you're just scared?
Yes. Every fight I've been in, I've lost recently, and I'm fine enough with that, but I don't know why all of a sudden they have extremely hope.
I mean, you lose more fights than you win. That's a matter of fighting. I didn't get this strong from winning all my battles. I got knocked on my ass 1,000 different times. Just weren't there to see it.
Losing's important.
No, you don't understand. I've never won a fight. I've fought all my life. I've been trained. I've fought.
You've won. Out of character, you have
The
won.
only person I've trained against is my teacher. I did not beat that man.
But like, you have trained with your teacher. There were times when you would spar against other opponents and you have beaten them. He did not make it so it was just you sparring against your mentor the entire time. He understands that can wear on a person.
Forrest honestly wouldn't have fought them. He's Forrest's type of person to let somebody beat him.
In which case, yes, he has lost every fight because he has let his fellow monks be.
No, my days he's like, okay, practice with Trish. He's just like, just hit me. Just do it.
In my life.
That is such a millennial mood. Just
Dude,
kill me.
it's like-
I'm here. Do it. Do
You
it
gotta
now.
understand, if he doesn't have to fight, he's not going to. So, in those scenarios, he wouldn't. And then probably he'd get his ass kicked by the teacher for not doing or following.
No, he wouldn't kick your ass for that. He would have done a meditative exercise where you had to sit on, like
I
two
thought you were about to say
poles
meditative etiquette.
and balance above water. And if you fall into the water, you have to start over again. The time limit always resets.
Sorry, as a person who had to do that corner stand on your toes until I say move, shit, I'm slightly triggered.
Essentially. I mean, it's either that or standing outside of the room just holding a bucket of water. Not moving, not doing anything, you're not exercising with it, you're just holding a bucket of water. It doesn't seem that heavy at first, but over time it gets really heavy.
But yeah, back to conversation.
Yes, go ahead.
So, I don't like fighting. I find it as rather trivial in most scenarios. And then when I have to, I'm not great at it.
You can't let that make you give up.
I didn't say I was going to do that either.
And we can go. And we'll win. And if we don't win, then we lose together. That's what being part of a family and a team is.
Every time you say family, he flinches a little bit.
Azar perks up a little.
No, just cringes. He cringes a little bit. He just cringes. You can see him cringe a little bit every time you bring up the word family or like good friend. He's always every time you've done it or mentioned it, he's done it.
You okay?
Mostly fine. You must understand I don't have the best experiences with family. I've had friends, but only because they've been there for me for 20 plus years. I don't trust people very often. Or believe them.
That's fair. Bad experiences can sour the whole thing.
You can trust us, though.
I met you last night.
And he grins and he's like, yeah, but you can still trust me.
So, it's just different.
He's kind of nodding.
I just spilled a shit ton of Sprite down my shirt. God damn it!
Good. Good.
Fuck you, Butters!
Good.
Azar kind of leans back. He's like, okay, well, the higher ups, they're smart. They're smart guys, right?
I consider at least one of them sometimes foolish, but mostly.
Yeah.
Bullshit!
Right? So if they think you can handle it, then why don't you just trust them? I mean, if they're smart, then they know you can handle it.
That's always been the thing I've struggled with being part of the temple. Like, I did not apply to be here. I was taken from my home and brought here. And the hardest part of it all has always been blind faith.
Right. So because you can't trust people. Okay.
Well, not just that. It's just blind faith always confused.
Because
I mean,
Yes, I
behind.
do believe in Lathander and believe the word, but facts are nice.
I mean, these are higher up dudes that you've known for a while, right? So it's not.
But they still
blind
brought
faith.
him here without technically his consent, and you don't know why, do you?
He shakes his head now.
Well, maybe we could do this, and it would give you enough leverage for you to come back and ask them. I mean, you definitely deserve an answer.
Okay, so you can't see his eyes, but when you say deserve, you just see the top of his eyebrows raise.
Oh, God! What, am I wrong?
The word deserve is rarely given. Or used. No, technically here, no one fully deserves anything. You know.
You've earned the right to know where you came from and why you're here.
Yeah. Doesn't that just mean he was kidnapped? He's gonna like
No.
looking around.
No, because I did not give permission, but my parents did. Therefore, we kidnapped him.
You see, the more and more you talk about this, the more pissed off Ellie is seeming.
Azar looks like he's
I
thinking
am
hard.
sure. I am sure everyone had a reason for doing what they did. I need to. I'll come with you, sure, but I need to talk to some people first.
Of course. I'm fine with sitting here and getting a little bit more drunk.
Just walks off quickly.
Make sure you get to sleep later.
I'm walking towards Gnome Boy.
Mm-hmm. He has been foraging and doing his stuff. He looks a little bit tired himself.
One second, I need to pull something up. Jumbo.
Hey! Hey!
Yes, I did not. I have not gotten to see you much. I've been working.
Yeah, no, I've been
he
working
walks
too.
out and
Yeah.
hugs him.
He tries to take off his apron before you do, but you get him before, and he's like, gives you a hug, just like kind of patting. You can feel like he's doing it with like the palm of his hand. He isn't touching you with the fingers. And then you see kind of the area around, and you realize it's a tiny bit sooty. He's probably been having to work with some of the tools here and gotten a little bit dirty by this point.
You're a skilled craftsman, right?
Yeah, I am. Hold on. Dunks his hands in water, throws some on his face, shakes his head. What's up?
I've been having problems when I've gotten in fights lately, and I know you're good at making things.
Uh-huh.
Have you made anything that could possibly help me with that at all? I believe I'll take out the hammer, my mace. You may have made this. I can't remember.
I mean, that's been a while ago. Man, is that still working good for you? Takes and kind of like looks it over.
It definitely helps.
That's good. That's good. Turns it over in his hands. Just kind of spins it on a finger for a second. Good balance still. You haven't worn it out too much. Then again, you haven't probably had to use it too much, unless there was some bandit that tried to pickpocket you, in which case you probably would have just been like, hey, here's 5 gold. Go buy yourself bread.
Well, you know, I would never give someone money. I'm teaching how to bake bread. I find
I
teaching
forgot
someone
who
to do
taught me how to
something
make
is-
bread, and now I'm remembering.
Yes, it's a lot better to teach somebody to do something than just give it to them.
kind of just laughs at that. Yeah, I get you on that.
Unless it's a gift, then it is fine. Speaking
Fair.
of gifts, did you like the memento I gave?
Yeah. Thank you again for that. I wasn't expecting anything back. It just really made me happy that you thought about me. You know, like just a little of me, and I'm just thank you. It made me happy. Just kind of like kicks to the ground a little bit.
Also, I thought of an idea you could make. I know you're not amazing at making magic items, from what I understand, that you speak to me before. But an idea I had for you was, you know how you made this, right? And you'll like gesture towards.
Yeah.
What if you took the properties of this and set it so the only person that set it off was Tracy? Therefore, you always knew when she was.
He stares at you for a moment, eyes slowly widening, and he slowly puts a hand to his chin. You might be onto something.
Yes.
Hold on, he takes a notepad down and he writes. It's in Gnomish, but you know he's using quickly just.
But yes. Do you possibly have anything that could help me?
What kind of thing are you looking for?
Anything. I know you know much more about these kind of things. I personally, I need to get more another healer's kit before I leave. I need to put that on the agenda.
Yeah,
I'm running low.
we don't sell those here, but you know, just.
Oh, I know. Yes.
So obviously your healer's kit's for your healer's kit.
And I don't wear armor.
No. Need another mace?
I mean, I don't. He shrugs. I don't know. Do I need another mace?
Well, that mace still will work even if you're not wielding it, just as long as it's on your person. Let me see here.
Do you have a better mace? And he looks confused.
Oh, give me a second. He walks into the back.
Oh, okay.
And eventually you see him come out with 3 maces. And as soon as you see them, you can tell Tracy has had a hand in these creations.
Oh.
One of them, it looks like it's a fairly standard mace, except for the fact that the head of it looks like it was carved with like a dragon meant to be kind of implied as part of it. The other one looks to be held between like a central solid steel ball held between 2 open palms that look like they're subtly flipping the bird, subtly between both hands. And the third one looks to be almost looks like a part of it is like almost a shield that was shrunk down and wrapped around a normal mace, and on the center of the shield it has a monstrous face you would presume would be the idea, but it looks more like a cartoonish face of a half-orc that's just grinning and looking very happy.
Well, I was thinking something that helps with the defense, but what do these?
Trust me, these are a little bit special because granted, he points to the dragon. This one's not exactly defense. it's Tracy had some ideas and she just kind of. I had to replace my door. You know, Tracy. But anyway, she had these ideas and she wanted to work with me on them, and well, she helped me make these. And like she actually came in and she, put her energy into these, spell casting and whatnot to make these work right. This one, he picks up the dragon one that looks like he has the ball in his mouth. She wanted something that would be useful and pretty smart. Once a day, you can you can cast one of the smites. Second tier searing smite, I think is what she said. Basically, you hit a person and you set them on fire. He kind of shrugs. That's her idea of a clever little thing. I also was able to work in a little bit of a magic weapon into it, help make sure that it's easier to hit with it. Basically, it's a +1 mace that once per long rest, you can use a bonus action to cast a 2nd level searing smite. So for the initial damage, that does 2d6 fire damage. He sets it down. He picks up the hands that are again subtly flipping the bird. This one, she insisted on the design. She had it modeled after her hands. I didn't realize until after I'd cast the mold and started working on it.
These?
I don't know. I think it was meant to be a joke, but the mace itself is actually really useful, really helpful for people who want to be supportive and stuff. Have you ever seen a cleric lay their hands on people and cast healing magic?
Yeah.
This one can do that as well. It takes some time to recharge after you use it, but you can, while you're holding it, lay your hand on someone and you can heal them. It just requires some concentration is all. Basically, it is a +1 mace that lets you cast once per long rest a 2nd level cure wounds.
Okay.
And this one here, he picks up the 3rd one, the one that looks like it has the cartoon face on a shield. This one is, she wanted to, run around with friends and whatnot who didn't have this spell, something with shields. It's not my specialty. He puts his hands to his eyes, just like, I'm thinking. Shield of fire. No. Shield of faith. That's the one. She wanted to make sure she didn't have to prepare that as often, so she wanted a mace that was made.
You cast that spell?
I haven't taken it. A long ass time. Can I cast that?
Language.
I'll look into that later. But this lets you.
I walk away for a second, come back with a swear.
Oh, damn it! Oh, he holds a finger.
2.
He holds a finger, pulls out 2, and he puts it in. Crosses arms.
Copper pieces, and
Yeah.
I'll walk back to my room and put it back on the shelf it belongs.
He crosses arms. You did notice when you picked it up, it did actually have a few extra copper pieces in there. It appears that even while you are not there, they're still upholding the swear jar.
Good. Okay, number 1.
It lets you hit harder, but it also means that as long as if you're not the person in combat, you can cast it on someone else, and then they can run around and be more defended. Or you can cast it on yourself, actually, in which case you're more defended. It's like an angel shield or whatnot, an aura around yourself that lets you be more defended, But it's not an actual shield, so it's not going to mess with stuff like kind of motions to all of you. Your limber, I don't wear armor and I dodge everything self.
Okay.
So that one is a +1 mace that lets you cast Shield of Faith.
Those are rather nice.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try to grab one when I get back.
Yeah, of course. I'll have him here. Make sure she doesn't know I actually finished them. She's still waiting on me to make them, and so I want to surprise her with one of the ones. But I'm gonna let you pick first. I mean, you've been gone a lot longer, so I think you know.
I just don't have the money right now, so I'll definitely get to it when I get back.
He looks at you for a second, really confused. I'm getting paid? What?
Say again?
He's like, wait, I'm getting paid? No,
I
Trish.
won't accept a commission for free.
No, Trish is paying for it.
Yeah, no, I'll pay for it.
Yeah, you can pay for it later. Like, if she's paying me now, you can pay me later. I'm going to expect it from you, but she's paying for, the fact that I made these.
That gesture
I can just give it to you and you can just pay it back later. I trust you.
No, what? No, what? He looks confused.
he grabs your arm. I know you'll pay me back. Let me give this to you and you can pay me back later.
Here, real quick. So one does Shield of Faith, one's +1, one casts Searing Smite. What is the last one?
No. All of them
They're
are +1.
all +1.
Oh, they're all +1.
Yes. One casts Shield of Faith, one casts a 2nd level Searing Smite, the other one casts a 2nd level Cure Wounds.
Okay.
Well, that's very kind of you. What's that over there? You'll point behind.
Make a deception check.
He doesn't feel comfortable without paying for the commission up front whatsoever.
Make that deception check. Up.
10.
What? He turns around.
Walk.
But the Barros!
It makes me feel uncomfortable.
Get back here, you ninny!
Shield of Faith.
You hear a faint clink ding ding of the swear jar getting at the copper piece.
Oh my god, I'm sorry, I just
Maybe
love
a curse word?
No, but he thinks so. So he put in a copper piece of his own volition.
I love the idea that he just ran off screaming. It makes me uncomfortable.
No, he just fast walked, but him walking at a slow pace still outruns that gnome.
Yeah. Because he's a monk. He has monk speed.
And that gnome ain't moving as fast as he would like.
No. Yes.
So the Shield of Faith one, that was the one that had a shield with an half-orc face, right?
Half-orc cartoon face.
I'll go to Trisha.
Mhm.
Okay, we'll be leaving either tomorrow or today. I'm not sure.
Huh?
Drunville told me about the maces you were thinking of making. They sound like really good ideas, and I appreciate you. And I'll scruff.
She kind of gives you a very small jab, and very light jab under your ribs. So he told you about that, huh? You gonna pick one up? You better finish those before you leave.
No, I need to pay for it first. I don't have the money.
Okay. She reaches into her bag, pulls out some money, puts it in your hand. Go pay for it.
Hey, what's that over there? She's looking at pulling something out of her pocket.
She's like as you put your hand out to do that, she grabs your arm and pulls you in and puts you into a headlock. I know that trick. I ain't falling for this one again.
Again.
Took 3 times to figure it out, but damn shame falling for it again.
No, it's been more than 3 times. She was a very slow learner.
Guru.
You're being kind. You're being kind. I'm throwing her under the carts.
Dawn said no mercy.
No mercy. What is up
I
with
would
you?
rather
Huh?
not be in this position.
A headlock?
Yeah.
I mean, I know you're flexible enough to get out of it. I mean, to be fair, I'm fairly strong, and I could probably keep you here if I wanted. She lets you go.
This is the bitch to kiss her own muscles.
Yeah.
When I was thinking of her appearance, I just imagined half-orc Brigette from over.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, with the ponytail and everything.
great. Now another reason to be gay for this chick. Awesome.
Which makes the gnome Torbjorn.
Again, not wrong. It's just that he doesn't have white hair. He's got, actual,
Torture's platinum blonde. It's not white.
Oh, it's platinum blonde? Oh, yeah, in which case, yeah, that... I was going to say he is blonde, but if it's platinum blonde, then yeah, he's got
He
platinum
also
blonde hair.
couldn't grow facial hair if he wanted.
Yeah, no. He has more hair on the top of his head.
You cannot grow that magnificent facial hair.
No.
But yes.
Look. She holds out a bag of money to you. Pay him.
No. I don't like taking money. It's fine.
Th-
I'll be fine. I was planning on commissioning something from him when I went in there to talk about it in the first place. I didn't want to get something.
What were you planning on commissioning him? It'll take time for him to make it anyway. The shortest amount of time you're going to likely get is a month. I mean, he might be able to do a week if he's, pushed
No, I
out.
could get it when I come back.
What are you thinking?
Anything to make him more defensive, really.
Didn't I commission him to make one of those? I said one to set people on fire, one to help people get off their asses when they've been knocked down. What was the third one?
That was the third one. Shield of Faith, yes.
That one! Yeah, that one! Why didn't you just have that one then?
I did not have the money. I thought I said this already.
She jingles the bag at you. Motions to it. Motions to you.
Oh, look, a giant-sized keg.
Make a deception check.
That's hidden below the belt, bud.
Dang it.
Oh man.
Oh no!
She waves her finger at you slowly. She's like, I almost looked. I almost.
She rolled a 5, didn't she?
She rolled a 6.
You get tired of your shit.
Hey, you want to see a new trick I have?
Oh my god.
He's gonna fucking just like bolt.
Yeah, right.
Sure.
I'll walk up to her,
Mhm.
give the hardest flick to her I can in the neck, and try to stunning strike. Not any damage, but just give her the firmest flick to the neck.
What's your
A real
save?
My save is 15, 16, one of them.
Yeah, no, I don't think that it would matter which one. She got a 13.
Oh my god!
Wow.
And I'll run back to the party
In
and
6 seconds, he's gone.
yeah. I drive by the party. Okay, so Tracy might be after me. We should.
We can hide you in the basement. Why though?
What'd you do to her?
It would not stop her.
I will be on the roof when you are ready. She runs out the door.
As you run out the door, you can hear people being moved away as she is moving towards you.
Dum 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 dum.
Yeah, she's coming for you.
Oh lord, she coming.
Well, I gotta get back.
What just happened?
Hazar immediately gets up to go pack his shit.
I'm so confused.
I think Pharos might have irritated Tracy.
Boom! Where is he?
Oh!
Make that.
I think that was
everything.
actually. No, wait a second. I think that was actually Taru screaming. Wait a second.
What?
Which one?
when Gru screamed, I don't know if that was actually.
That
just-
was me!
I was probably not expecting it.
That was me! I shot
2 screams.
She laughed!
Yeah.
Oh,
I thought I heard Tooth Queen. Sorry.
You're fine.
it's very fun.
Direction!
What
You!
What happened?
Direction!
Pointing at? Who's she pointing at?
She's like motioning to everyone, like one at a time, like
Say please!
squints at you. Please.
I mean, you might not be able to get up there without having to pay the barkeep.
Barkeep, I'll pay for the damages! Pulls out 2 knives.
Two knives.
Points up.
Get close quarters here, folks.
The barkeep
Points up.
immediately is running at her like, no, 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 no! He like runs outside, closes the door, and you can just hear the very muffled reprimandation as he's trying to stop her. Pharos looking down, you see her looking ready to scale the wall, but the barkeep just keeps getting her. No, no, no! I can't have this. I can't afford anyone. Let me up there, old man.
can I
I'm gonna
head
get
out?
it. Yeah, sure,
Should I head out?
sure.
Just leaves.
Tracy! I don't know what he did, but I don't think that the barkeep wants to recover damage after I put a hole in his floor.
Yo, I'm just sitting.
What?
Man.
I put a hole in his floor.
Why?
There was an air elemental! I wanted it dead!
You were fighting air elementals without. That's right.
for
Like,
that.
yeah,
his
she-
voice went so high that it cut out.
Right.
Yeah,
You
she
came down for that. Well, you came down when I was stabbing it to death.
looks depressed.
I'm sorry.
I forgot. I was so focused on making. God damn.
I will hug her.
It is okay.
You get your ass down here so I can. Yeah.
So she can kick
I
it.
will pat her back.
So she can aggressively hug him to death.
I bet you won't throw that dagger at me.
I'm not having you steal my daggers. Don't think I'm stupid.
Okay, coward.
I will grab her wrist so she doesn't throw it.
Yeah, that explains the natural one then. You grab her wrist and it falls down into the ground behind her. And she's like, ugh! She almost lifts you off your
No.
feet.
Don't. No. 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 No.
He knows my weaknesses.
No. No.
He tried to
No.
trick me with a keg of ale.
Did it well.
Try to succeed.
I was smart enough at that point, but then he flicked me in the neck and I started locking up as he ran off.
I think I know what he.
Wait a minute.
Now that is the second orc kin he's actually managed to land that on. First one was Karg, now it's Chitty.
Yep. Orcs just can't seem to save from your stunning strike, apparently. Despite their decent con.
It's dangerous.
Wait, what?
She takes a moment, she's like breathing heavily, and then she kind of like slow, like her eyes kind of like goes into a fiendishly thoughtful pose, and she grabs both of you and shoves you back inside. Goes
That's
inside.
not hard. I'm very light.
Yeah.
That is hard. I'm not.
Wait, what do you... oh, both of them too. Oh, let's
Yes,
say
that,
how.
yeah, not you.
Does she have Mr. Plastic
She Mr.
arm?
Incredibles, yeah.
Yeah.
she Mr.
She just reaches
Fantastic.
all the way up to grab you. No, you're still on the roof.
I will
She
just, as soon as she's walking in, I'll hop down and bounce off her shoulders on to the ground.
She's still continuing with her plan.
What are you doing? Why are you pushing me?
She pushes you guys in, closes the door. Okay, I have an idea. But are you good at lying?
That is an interesting question. I will need more information.
No.
Okay, so not you then. Points to Elisha. So, I had an idea. It's a stupid idea. A crazy idea, even. But it's so crazy, it just might work.
Oh my god.
That's what my friend Frankie said, and then the owlbear bit him.
I like your friend.
You would.
I'm listening.
So, Pharaohs needs, he wants to buy some stuff. But I'm pretty sure he's broke as shit.
The door handle jingles.
this is some ASMR Pharaohs trying to get into your house stuff.
Let me in! Let me in! Yeah, she's holding the door closed.
to talk. Maybe give you some coffee.
She shoves a bag of money into Elisha's hands. Give it to him. Tell him it's payment for the job he just did. Make it convincing. Let's go with the door so that you can open.
No,
the door.
I would have. Oh no, I would have said something first, Guru. I would have said something.
No, she shoves it into your hands before you can say anything.
Guru.
Yeah, Pharaohs
Say
is at the
fast.
door. Pharaohs is at
Talk
the door.
fast.
He's not pushing on it. He's
I know
just
he's
waiting.
jiggling. Yeah,
He's crisscross. No, he's crisscross
I
outside.
would've-
out the door.
yeah. What are you saying before she opens the door?
Guru.
Quickly.
Wait.
The elders, we already met with them. They would have given it to him at that point.
No, they gave it to me to give it to him earlier yesterday. I just forgot to give it to him.
We already met with them today. They
Yes.
had no reason not to give it to him then.
No, they gave it to me yesterday to give to him yesterday, but I forgot to give it to him because I'm very, very thoughtless. That's why.
Elisha, just sneak it into his pocket. You have swift hands.
No, this is not gonna go well. This is not gonna go well at all.
She stares at you for a moment, just like, that was a different voice. Fair enough.
The true Elisha comes out for your bullshittery.
The deception has been unveiled. She opens the door. She looks down at Pharaohs. I should pay pick you up and you.
He'd land on his feet.
I'm aware.
Boy, I gotta roll fucking dummy thing for this fucking bitch.
And that's only if insight checks asked for. We'll see.
Man.
She walks off.
Guru, what kind of bag does Ferris have on him?
Pharaoh's, Pharaoh's, what kind of bag do you have on you? In terms of like gold and such. Butters.
Either because he's just like mindlessly on it, or it's like he's not protective. It's just that he's always like always a little ready, especially around here, to be attacked.
Mm-hmm.
You know, with Trish and whatnot.
Yeah.
You never know when Trish is just gonna come flying out of nowhere.
Leroy!
And it's near it, because just by his side, he even keeps the mace in there technically. Oh no, the mace hangs from my side. He has a sling for that, but yeah, he keeps everything else in there. Like that's where he keeps all his coffee, his sugar, his healer kits, his Weaver's tool.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I'm just gonna try and get him to.
I'm sorry. I'm gonna head over to Azar and like just grab a fucking just like a drink
He's gonna go.
to watch this.
Azar's gone packing. He's already packing his bag.
I figured he'd be back by now with how fucking fast he fucking bolted.
Yeah.
Okay, but here's
No.
the thing: out of character,
He's
Paris,
messy.
you know how Elisha feels about lying these days. This isn't a good enough reason to do it.
It's not
At
It's
all.
not.
So she's gotta go honest. She's gonna go real honest with this, folks.
That's why Ellie's just sitting there just drinking, watching the show like because she knows how this is gonna go. For once it is I who sips the tea.
You sip the ale, get it right.
I like tea. Well, she likes tea.
So you had an altercation with Tracy.
Well, normal altercation, I'd say.
Normal is stunning her and then sprinting off into the distance.
Oh no! Last time I was here, I could not do that. That's new.
Fair.
Usually, I trick her with my words and run off into the distance.
Mhm.
I know how to get to her.
She
Just
also
challenge.
mentioned,
Just
something
challenge her. Just challenge her anyway, and really, she'll do.
Mhm. I will keep that in mind.
Fuck.
She also mentioned this.
I will hold up the bag.
Payment for services rendered, I believe.
Oh, okay. You can have it.
The party services, not just my own. It means
Okay.
all of us get something.
Okay, you can have it.
Wait, how much is this bag? How hefty?
How hefty? From the heft alone, it's hefty. There's a good amount of coins in here. Like,
I'm peek real quick.
you're not gonna be able to count it in just a peek.
Okay, but weight wise, what am I looking at here?
I guesstimate.
Give me just a second here. You'd say, I mean, it's hefty now. You'd probably guess maybe 9 to 10 pounds.
Cool.
That's a lot.
Elisha has a shiver run through her real quick.
That's not bad.
Not bad, you say.
God, I wonder where the heck she got this from. In any case,
Fucking paladin.
yeah, I know. Out of character, I honestly forgot because this happened so quickly. Did she mention anything about him trying to buy the weapons?
No.
What did she say exactly?
She said that he was looking to do some shopping.
Mm-hmm.
She didn't say what exactly he was looking to buy.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay. Okay.
Cool. Very well. I will see that it is dealt out accordingly.
You can have my chair.
Alright.
I'm gonna find Tracy.
Yeah, I did this mission of my own volition. If we get done with this one, then I'll take payment. But I chose to do this one without being asked.
That is fair. That is fair.
I'm gonna go find Tracy.
Okay. You eventually find her.
Okay, cool.
It didn't work. I couldn't lie to him. So here's the new plan. We go to the blacksmith. We take this money, and we buy him a new mace. Or something. He said shopping.
I don't.
And with the way he's been
think-
acting lately, I
don't
would
think
presume he would like to do something along those lines.
Would he accept that though? God damn it! One job.
I need at least an hour's worth of prep to be able to do something like that. At least you gave me 10 seconds.
You said that you could lie to him. You had one job.
I said
Oh
I
my
needed
God.
more information. I never said that I could lie.
And out of character, that is true.
Actually.
Hmm?
Okay, here's plan C. We hold on to this money. When we come back from the new mission, we talk to the elders. We have them incorporate this into it for Pharaohs. And that way, he can spend it however he wants. Yes, this will work.
Mate, but that takes time, and I'm impatient. Fine. She takes the
I
bag.
am not.
I'm impatient. I'm allowed to be.
No, it's fine. You can be impatient, but I am not.
He's stubborn.
Yes, he is.
Guru's never tried so hard to give somebody a magic item.
Yeah, I know, right?
To be fair, it's being channeled through someone who really cares about her friend. So, I blame that. Go get some. You tried. Pats your shoulder, like just like a half pat, like.
Bars are walking. What's happening? He's just very confused.
You're
Why
not
is the money
there.
being pressured. No, he's confused why he's
Yeah.
getting pressured. But
Yeah,
he is going there.
you don't know where she went.
That's the point. I don't know where Trisha went. I assumed they were in the room. I just went to Trisha's room.
No,
I'll
they
be there
went,
for a while.
no, they
Yeah.
they went somewhere else. So you go to Trisha's room looking for her. She's not there.
Yeah, he's staying there.
Yep.
I guess after a little while, Azar back down.
Mhm.
And I guess just see Ellie, right?
Yeah. She's still there.
Yeah, we'll go over and look around and be like, where's everyone else?
Paris, that's you.
Paris BRB.
Ah, she BRB'd.
Oh, she did. Okay, well,
Yes, yes, she did.
on pause.
No worries. Well, hey, what happened?
I'm
It's,
back.
ironically,
Oh, there you
unpaused
are.
immediately.
What?
Azar came downstairs and he sees Ellie and he kind of looks around and he's like, "Where's everyone else?"
I don't know where Elisha went. Said be right back while they were still having the conversation.
I am currently with Tracy.
I don't think Ellie would know.
Oh no, she was watching it.
She
I
was
just had to be right back because I'm
They
hungry.
walked off, right?
So she'd be able to tell you, like, she went with Tracy.
Oh,
Carlos went out somewhere.
are we actually leaving tonight?
Probably not.
Oh,
Sorry.
he looks a little deflated.
I mean, at least you packed up for the day after.
Oh, it's probably better I have some more time to pack.
Yeah, because it took you... What time is it?
Late!
Thank you. Took you a while.
Yeah. Took longer than I thought.
How
Well,
much
I
stuff
guess
do you
it's done.
have?
Not that much.
Why did it take you so long to pack?
It was all over the place. He kind of laughing to himself.
I'm scared to know the state of your room.
It wasn't all in my room.
Where? Never mind.
Well, I guess we're not leaving tonight. He'll sit down.
Also, I have a bullet. I have a bullet shield, so now I'm just imagining Ellie eating as well.
So when's the wedding?
Hmm?
The wedding.
Mm-hmm.
You not planned it yet.
No, it's an arranged marriage.
Well,
What?
hey Dawn, do you think Azar would know anything either way about arranged marriages?
Yes, he'd have had some understanding of them.
Okay, so he's just kind of heard about them, and that's about it.
Yeah. He has an understanding, like a basic, hey, this is done between groups to ensure that, the groups have, some connection to each other, that they have good relationships and such. Stuff like that.
Basically,
Then
he
he-
knows that the people are bargaining chips.
Yeah, and he's over here like, so you guys are not in love?
She shrugs. Mm.
You don't know if you're in love?
I mean, I like him.
What about him?
Mm.
You don't know.
That's why we're out here.
He kind of glances around. He's like, where's he?
You remember how we told you that getting back your memories with a certain spell can result in either you getting them or you going crazy?
I did not hear that part, no.
I thought we told you.
He shakes his head.
Yeah, well, basically. If you use a certain spell to get your memories back, then you're either really lucky, like Faros, and it works, or you're stuck in a loop. Like my fiance is.
He's in a loop?
Basically, he keeps reliving the same day 4 years ago.
Where is he?
We had to leave him in a clergy. Or, not clergy, temple.
Should we not be trying to go help him?
That's what this is doing. They're trying to figure out a way to do it without people going crazy.
Oh, I see. By the way, when was this 4 years?
4 years ago?
What? So is it the last 4 years we all forgot?
Yes.
3.
Oh, 3.
3 years. And so the last year is the fuzzy year.
Yeah. It's very confusing, I understand. Because I'm very confused with it. And I've been told repeatedly.
He's kind of looking off, definitely thinking about things.
Is his head steaming?
No, it's not a he's confused look, but more of a contemplative look. Like he's thinking it over. About this spell.
Mm-hmm.
So you guys know how to do it?
No.
How did it happen then?
He went a cleric to try and get his memory back through the spell and went crazy after they did it.
So, would a cleric here be able to do it?
Yeah, but it's not advisable.
So
Unless you want to go nuts.
Is it like half the time you go crazy kind of thing, or?
From what I have been told, it is a 9 out of 10 chance.
Oh, that's pretty bad chances.
She shrugs. So I wouldn't advise it.
Yeah.
Don't worry. I'm sure we'll find a way to do it where we won't go crazy.
Yeah, that's what you guys are trying to figure out, right? Wait, so you and, he actually pauses to try to think for a minute.
Roll that die.
Do it!
Let's see. Hers is a 1 in... No, hers is a 1 in 5. Well, it's gonna be a 1 in 6 now. Okay. Oh, you got it right. Okay.
Again!
He's like, Lasha.
Yay! She claps.
So you guys don't remember at all either?
Well, I'm guessing some...
Tar, just give me
What?
a second.
Give him a second. I'm scared!
Oh, is that what he said? Okay.
Yeah.
What is
I
it?
don't know what he's doing. I'm scared.
I don't know either.
He's gonna send you like a gift for like some says congratulations.
I don't know. Maybe. A shitty cake that says congratulations.
I'm gonna guess something happened to me during those years. Because apparently I have a big ass scar on my back that I don't remember. But hell, I wanted to see.
From now on, just tell me when.
Yeah, that's a good idea. I like this
Butters, I
idea.
love it.
Alright.
Oh my god.
Okay, that naming thing is gonna get... I'm gonna make that system more complicated later. Anyway.
Wonderful.
Okay, yeah, Azar's like, you don't remember a scar on your back?
No, but I get those a lot, so that wouldn't shock me. One that I've forgotten. I get hurt a lot.
Yeah. That's kind of the job description, I guess.
Well, it has been for the last year. Before then, not so. I am built to fight.
Yeah, you sure seem like it. I've seen it myself. Hey, Dawn. Do I need to roll something? Azar's gonna be trying to think if there's any like new scars or signs that he might have missed too.
An investigation check.
Investigation.
Patting yourself down, basically.
I'm sorry, I just had like a fucking image of him just fucking like just randomly lifted up his sleeve or fucking.
Was I always
You're right.
circumcised?
He's probably
Mm.
patting himself
Circumcised!
I mean, you're right. He's animated, so he's probably patting himself down or something like that, or looking at his arms.
With the clothes that you're wearing and the arms that are exposed, nothing on there.
What if I have something on my back and I don't even know?
We could look.
Fucking tarantula on the back.
Oh my god.
Terrifying.
These two shouldn't be left alone, to be honest.
They really, really shouldn't.
Um,
But they are, so that's what makes this beautiful.
Ellie suggests that, and he thinks about it. And he nods. Okay. He, yeah, I'm trying to think, is he really that stupid? Would he really just do that? Yeah.
I mean, unlike me, you don't have, like, fucking, apparently, sexual titties. So you're fine. Bastards.
I mean, he still wears that breastplate, so it takes a second. But he
I'd
takes
offer to
off-
help, but that would be weird.
Oh, now it's weird. Anyway, he'll just take off his entire top, man. Give a fuck. And he'll show his
Roll the
back.
coin.
I don't know, does he have anything on his back, Dawn? I
Yeah.
imagine he already has scars all over.
There's a few scars like across your chest and such as that. There is a scar that. 1 second here. I'm gonna sneeze.
My nose is running, so I feel your fucking pain.
Excuse me. I managed to meet myself right in time. Trying not to sneeze again. Please no. So you have a few scars on your back, but there is, if Ellie does, motion, like draw her finger across some of them, you'll be like, yeah. And then there's this one that's like right between your shoulder blade and your spine that goes down towards your left hip. Not quite all the way down, but more towards the side. That as you feel the finger run across it, you're just kind of like, you get like a chill that's like I don't remember this, but that's definitely there.
He's kind of like thinking, and he's like, I don't remember that one. Is it big?
Bigger
It's
than
not,
the others. Bigger than the other ones on his back.
I mean, by comparison, yes.
Does it look recent?
I'm gonna take a guess and
More
say no,
recent.
Don.
More recent. Yes.
Azar's trying to look over, but he can't see shit.
A little bit more recent. Can I guess what made this?
I'll say roll a Miss Tool's intelligence check.
Oh god! You couldn't have said wisdom? Fuck!
No.
Okay.
I feel attacked just because medicine is whispered. Okay. Hold up.
Amazing!
That would be a
Absolutely
23 if you
amazing.
didn't have an.
Shut the fuck up!
Holy shit!
I feel like Dawn's loading. I feel like that's what this silence is.
Yeah, right.
No, it's just me being like, well, okay. The weapon that would have caused a injury like this looks to have been a dagger. But to have made a wound like this would mean that someone stabbed into them and possibly like almost as a last act of dying vengeance dragged it down their back.
Who the hell did you piss off?
Wish I could tell you.
It's a dagger.
The dagger?
Like someone got really mad at you or was really desperate and drug it down.
He's like furrowed eyebrows. He's like really not. Well, this is obviously all news to him.
Poking it.
I'm guessing there's a lot of people, Don, that this could have been. I have no clue who this could have been.
There's certainly plenty. Yep.
Yeah. Huh. Well, is there anything else?
Nothing that looks to stand out too much. She's poking each scar to see if you react the same way as before.
Probably not. He's probably used to the rest of them.
I think you're good.
So I guess we both have back scars. We don't know.
Yep.
Well.
Yay! Scar buddy.
He grins.
Not the
he'll
worst.
also start putting his shit back on, I guess.
You'll get yourself dressed back up and you're completely fine after that.
You hear very quiet muttering. Oh, take it off. I do it. Oh, it's so illegal.
You
You take your shirts off often?
you hear the barkeeper just be like, "Cover up your tits and you'll be fine."
You said you could do it.
Again, you can have your tits out and it's fine, but when I do it, it's illegal.
Are your tits just that good looking?
Ah!
So good, they're illegal.
He breaks into laughter and he's just like, he kind of smacks you on the arm. He's like, I'm just joking with you.
Is that possible? Where's Elisha? She's smart.
I sneeze. And I walk into the exact moment.
Elisha! Are tits good enough to be illegal?
He starts laughing really loudly.
I started.
Perhaps.
How?
Guru, is genetics a thing?
Not that you would know about.
I need to know for reason. Damn, okay.
I need to know for research purposes.
Family lineages.
I get my tits from my mom.
There you go.
Or maybe my dad. I don't know. Sometimes she jokes that it's him.
Could be.
It's the best.
Oh my god.
Oh, okay. What? Let me roll another d6. Hold on.
What the fuck? It's something else.
Let's
This
see.
man
it's-
remembered my name 5 minutes ago. I'm insulted.
Right.
I wasn't even here.
Anyway, when Azar kind of calms down from laughing, he's like, Alano, you just
Elisha.
saw... Elisha. You
What?
just saw... you were just with Tracy, right? Or Tracy.
Tracy. There you go.
He's getting better with her. He'll get better with her. He's known her a little longer.
Oh my god.
Yes, why?
Oh, where is she?
Did she go back to her room, Guru?
I mean, she left.
I don't know where she is now.
It's probably best that way. So, did Elisha walk over? I'm guessing she walked over, right?
Yeah.
No, I'm speaking from you across the room. Yeah, I'm walking over.
I was gonna say, like, things I might have been across the room, but. And he was like, "So I've been wanting to ask. You're obviously not from around here, right?
No.
Well, where you come from?"
This is out of character. Gotta think. Gotta think if I want to be telling.
Good point. He's just curious.
I mean, if he's gonna be with us, can't hurt to tell where he came from.
Out of character, have you ever asked where I come from?
Yes,
Did I say where I came from?
I remember you mentioning that she was in the circus, but that's all that I can remember from off the top of my head.
That's cool. That's cool. That's cool. Okay.
I don't know if I was taking notes at that moment.
That's fair. Hang on, let me go check my notes.
I was not at that moment.
No. No, I was not. It's a shame. That's a damn shame.
You didn't write it down, or no? You...
I started taking notes when we got to the caravan.
Yeah.
It was too early on. Let's see.
I travel a lot. I don't really have a home, as it were.
He nods and he's like, "Yeah, I grew up like that too."
Am I the only one with a stable home? I'm literally the one who goes through a traveling, migrating tribe. And I'm the only one with a stable home.
Well, I mean, that's still moving around. It's traveling, isn't it?
In a general area, yes.
Well, I guess if you put it in that perspective.
I told you I live in the woods.
But I didn't know you were nomadic.
You don't leave the woods. Why would we leave a good place for food?
People just live in one spot in the woods.
Repeat that sentence?
He just like people live in one spot in the woods.
Oh.
Druids.
Don't they still migrate around the forest, though, technically?
They make the forest work for them where they are. Or at least
Ow.
I've heard. That is not a branch of magic I am very familiar with.
Out of character, can I roll Arcana, Guru? Is that
Sure.
Arcana?
Have I run into druids?
I'd say that it's technically more history or nature, but I'll allow an Arcana check.
I mean, I'll do history if you want. Just as good.
I'm allowing you to pick. It's different depending on the role you choose.
I mean, we're talking about Arcana. I'll go Arcana, I guess. That's a 20. I'll take that.
People deeply connected with nature to the point that as they've learned how to so deeply connect with it that they can draw upon the innate magic within the wild and natural environment, some even being able to assume the forms of the creatures of the wilds.
Living in the forest has allowed them to use magic to attune themselves to nature, to so deep and thorough in a connection that they are able to shape the landscape to their needs.
That's weird.
Have I heard about druids or run across them, Dawn?
You would have had people who were druids. They
Okay.
didn't, not by that name, but that as when you describe it, as you mean like, oh, that's what other people called them.
Forest people.
Azar kind of is like, oh, yeah, no, they're really cool. They do some cool stuff.
That. What? How do you turn into an animal?
Well, you know, like magic.
Elisha just nods.
Hard squint.
He has a point.
You can do a lot of things with magic, you know?
Mm-hmm.
That sounds painful.
I wouldn't know.
And seem in pain.
But it's literally changing your entire skeletal structure and your muscles to the shape of something that is vastly different from your own.
Not to mention your nervous system.
She kind of makes a little hand motion.
Well,
In the end, we all feel pain the same.
I had friends
something
that
hurts,
did
it
that
hurts.
stuff.
Huh.
They didn't seem hurt.
I'm never gonna understand magic. I mean, I built her to learn. What's the word? Arcane
Mm-hmm.
things. I built her to smash.
Don't
say it.
He laughs. He's like, I understand that.
The worst part is I said, don't say it in Ellie's voice. I was trying to say that out of character because I was just waiting for someone to fucking make a Hulk reference.
It's clobbering time.
Azar wanted to ask Lasha more stuff, but he gets distracted so easy.
Fantabulous.
I got a mood.
Yeah. He would just be randomly talking about random bullshit anyway.
No, you confused the shit out of me.
Hmm.
Mad confused the shit out of me by saying it's clobbering time.
The thing.
Yeah, I know.
Because Paris said she was waiting for someone.
That's
to
the thing!
Yeah, I know. I did that on purpose.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay,
I know.
God.
Yeah, that's
I
why
know
he said it.
Mad, I know you did.
Yeah.
That doesn't
okay.
mean it didn't confuse me for a second because I didn't know if you were being ironic or not.
Oh, that's fair. That's fair, Butters.
Like the hell if we know, shit!
But, yeah, I guess they're just gonna talk about random bullshit for a while?
Yeah,
Random
yeah.
bullshit, or if he's curious, since Ellie's like literally an open book with the pages torn out to make it easier.
Nah, she's just a picture book.
I mean, not gonna lie, he's gonna be asking about both of them non-stop, but that would take a long time to roleplay.
Yeah.
He's just asking a lot of random stuff and things and stuff. Maybe it's just not important bullshit is all.
Yeah, it's just having some fun, getting to know each other and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone will eventually be able to reconvene together.
Does Varos ever come by? Or?
He eventually is able to meet up with Trish, who comes back to replace. She's like, "Are you in her room?"
I laugh at you because I tricked you again.
Hmm.
I got you with the Trisha Tracy thing again.
Gosh damn it!
Oh, I'm too funny.
Sarah?
I am the kid.
Were you in her room?
Yeah, but he probably ended up leaving before she got there.
Fair enough.
Yeah, he probably comes back at some point.
Alright, and you guys are able to gather yourselves together, and more than likely by this point in the day, you'll be able to get some rest.
Before I go to sleep, I'll go hug Junbull again to make sure I don't leave without telling him a proper goodbye.
Yeah, he makes sure to give you a nice tight hug. He's just like jabs you in the side.
Do it again. Could
It's-
actually
it's-
try this time.
Yeah, it's very light. It's just like,
Come on, and I'll hold up my hand like a boxing teacher.
He rolls
Come
his
on.
eyes, and it's not super, like a super hit. Just kind of like a whacks it. It's
Good
not
enough
strong.
for
Yeah,
now. I'll be expecting more out of you later.
yeah, I figured as much. Look, I just come back. I'll see if I can make something to help you with defense and stuff like that later.
Oh no, I'll buy the mace, the defensive mace with the shield on it when I get.
No, I'll find something else as well, just in case. I mean, if you have enough money for both, then you'll have enough money for both.
Okay.
Just come back
I'm
safe,
not
all
gonna
right?
go to. I'm not gonna go to Trish just yet. Something tells me she's gonna come to.
She's,
Y'all have both been saying Trish.
That's the point, Pears.
Stop fucking with Dawn.
If I make it normal, who will know? What if we go to school and we all wear pink, huh?
Oh my god.
God.
What if none of us wear pink on Pink Day, huh?
How dare you? All right. So gather your remaining ideas, remaining thoughts before you guys go to tell the elders if you accept or not. And we'll end the session there.
Okay.
It's getting late and I need to get Sneep. I've got work in the
Oh.
morning.
Oh yeah, you need sneak.
I just enjoy. It's like, girl, I don't think you ever had to fight someone to try to take a magic item.
Again, it's because they're your best
You know, I
friends.
know why. I just find it fun.
It's just like, here's a magic item. I'm willing to just give this to you. No.
No.
As your friend, I'm telling you that I want to give this to you. I'll pay for it later. I will suplex you, so help me
Yeah.
upon all this good.
He,
Runs
he
away
has
after
to
distracting
believe
them.
he must pay up front for commissions. This is just what he believes. He's all about giving out gifts. Receiving gifts is a whole different story.
I think that's what makes it so fucking wonderful.
Hmm.
Yeah. He gives out shit like it's candy. Receiving. He's a giver, not a taker. Take that as
Take that.
How dare you attempt to give me things when I do not ask you for it? I'm going to make sure that you get a lot more things, and I will pay you for the things you're trying to give me. Ha!
Yeah. Exactly.
Oh. Why are we in the I'd City channel?
I don't know, and I didn't really feel like I wanted to ask. That being said, for everyone who watched this, thank you all so much for watching. This has been fantastic to enjoy with you all. I love the shenanigans, I love the tomfoolery, I love the roleplay, because you guys always manage to get into the silliest of situations, because it's amazing. And until next time, we've been What Team Cup, and we'll see you all next time. Bye-bye!